That's what so say. This is why Keefe D can say, if they arrest me for Tupac, they better arrest Reggie for Biggie, because I know he got his hands in it. Right? That's what he said. He didn't say, I guess. He said, I know. I know he got his hands in that. Right? How would he know? This is how he knows. This is exactly how he knows. Because Reggie approached him. As this was going on, Davis needed a way to pay back the Colombians. He was approached by Reggie Wright Jr. on behalf of Suge Knight shortly before the murder of Christopher Wallace. Southside Crip member Kevin Maples, who also had ties with Mar Piru, was involved in the introduction. A meeting was set up with Reggie Wright Jr., Keefe, Dwayne Keefe Davis, and Orlando Anderson, and Michael Duro, right? During the meeting, which Duro attended, Reggie Wright Jr. offered Davis $500,000 from Suge Knight to kill Christopher Wallace. Wright explained that they wanted Southside Crips to do it so it would not come back to death row. And because the Southside Crips could get close to him and Davis to get close to him. Davis, who needed the money to pay his narcotics debt, took the offer. Duro said that there were several meetings with the persons involved leading up to the murder. Duro said that the gun used to kill Wallace was supplied by Rodney Blackman. Maurice Darnell went to pick up the gun. After the murder of Wallace, Darnell took the gun back to Blackman, who routinely changed barrels on high guns and reused them. Davis' Black Impala SS that the police seized from California Street was the car used for the murder. After the murder, Reggie Wright Jr. paid Davis in kilos of cocaine. Davis' narcotics bill were paid, and Davis gave Anderson and D. Smith some of the narcotics. Darnell was never paid anything for picking up and dropping off the murder weapon. That started an eternal feud within the Southside Crips that resulted in several shootings and the murder of Davis' associate Mark Johnson by Maurice Darnell and Mario Mitchell, aka Dank. So Keefe D saying, I get locked up for Tupac. Reggie better get locked up for Biggie because I know he had his hands in it. How he know? Because according to this, Reggie offered him the money to kill Big. Now, you don't think when prosecutors get the offer in Keefe D some type of deal, you don't think he gonna tell that? You don't think he gonna tell that? Reggie ain't have nothing to do with this. Why does his name keep coming up? You ever heard that thing with Where there's smoke, there's fire. Why does his name keep coming up? And his name keep coming up in this capacity as the orchestrator. He said he the orchestrator. Duro said that he was not sure of the persons who liaison between the Southside Crips and the mob during the meetings held between Reggie Wright Jr. and Dwayne Keefe Davis to discuss the murder of Biggie Smalls. I asked him if it was Kevin Maples, and he said that Maples knew the people on both sides, but was not involved in this. Duro said that most of the Southside Crip members knew mob member Ozine Bridgeforth because he was friends with Rodney Dennis, aka Fink, and he used to date Chanel Brooks, sister of Southside Crip member Davion Brooks. Duro did not know if he was involved in the meetings. Duro said that two of the meetings between the Southside Crip members and Reggie Wright Jr. took place at Marnie's Steakhouse in Los Angeles. The meetings were upstairs on the second floor. Then, wait. Then, then, uh, when Keefe D tell that story in Murder Rap, didn't he say he have a meeting with Puff? Or Puff talked to him? Is that at Monty's? Upstairs, they say they have a meeting upstairs and they discuss the money for Tupac and Big. I mean, for Tupac. Am I tripping? Because did they spin that story? Because Gray Caden wrote it. He did say he met with Puff at a restaurant, but I'm not sure if he said if that was it. Wrong location, right? Yeah. It wasn't Monty's. It was some other restaurant that where he supposedly met with Puff and he said that, yo, listen, man. Listen. Fuck all of that. Forget all of that. Forget all that. Right? Forget all that. It don't even matter where he spoke to Puff. The fact is, allegedly, Keefe D and Reggie Wright Jr. has been working together. I think that's the biggest story here. Wouldn't that make sense why Reggie knows everything without being nowhere or being anywhere? Right? Wouldn't that make sense why Reggie was able to tell Gray Caden Southside did it? They killed Biggie because they didn't get their money for the hit on Tupac, which they've been telling us Tupac got killed because he jumped on Orlando Anderson. But according from Reggie to Greg Caden, Tupac was killed because it was a hit from Bad Boy. If this is true, right? What Michael Duro is saying is true. If Reggie and Keefe D, which we know they are friends, we know they are cool. That's been established. That's been established. We see him call. We seen it. We heard them talk. We know they have a friendship. But I'm willing to bet if Reggie went to them to kill Biggie, that's because they knew that they could trust him for him to even ask him that shit, to not think that he gonna go run back and tell Puff. I wonder who was paying that bag to kill Big and Reggie and goddamn Keefe D. Reggie and Keefe D. Reggie allegedly went to Keefe D and offered him money to kill Big. They turned it down, so they went and got Amir Muhammad. Wow. You know Reggie gonna say, "Oh, that's a lie. That's a lie. I don't know Keefe D. I don't know Keefe D, but your wife used to date him. Yeah, you know that nigga." Oh yeah, Green Blacks. Good looking. That's where Keefe D said he met Puff at. So they saying that Reggie and Keefe D was at Monty's. Wow. Wow. Reggie and Keefe D working together will make every bit of sense while Orlando was standing there. While Reggie knew that what happened. They all was working together. This is why fucking Keefe D can't remember what happened. Because he wasn't even there. Allegedly, them cops did the shooting part. Keefe D and them just played their part to make it look like it was the fight was about Orlando. Because you know damn well them niggas wasn't going to 662 with one gun with a gang of goddamn bloods over there and police. What was they going over there to do with one gun? No, this all makes more sense. This is why Keefe D can't remember the story. Because it was told to him. He just went and tried to get money because of Greg Caden went out there. He saw Greg Caden making money. So he figured he could go and talk about it and make money because Greg Caden wasn't getting in trouble and shit. Everybody we already knew it. You know what I'm saying? That shit was out there, so fuck it. You know what I'm saying? Greg Caden shit made enough of a splash where Keefe D felt like, shit, nigga, you could have got me killed putting that audio out in that documentary. I might as well go ahead and talk about it now. That's what I believe happened. Like, there's no proffer agreement because Keefe D never got charged. They never arrested him. And Greg Caden did not mention none of this shit at all. And the only reason this is coming out is because Robert Ladd put it out. Just because he know Greg Caden is full of it. With that Poochie story. No, he's giving us this information to show us. No, Reggie tried to hire Keefe D and them to goddamn kill Southside. I mean, to kill Big, allegedly. They didn't take the deal. He got the cops to do it, allegedly. There's no reason when Vlad asked, like he said, but Reggie Wright Jr. was implicated in that. Oh, well, you know, uh, 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 you know, I can't talk about open murder cases. Nigga, what you think you sitting on Vlad for? Nah, bro. No, bro. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. Look at it. Look at the story now. Look at look at it this way. Let's just say hypothetically, everything that I'm saying right now is true. Right? First, this is all hypothetically, allegedly, right? Keefe D goes to Reggie because they cool and tell him that Puff offered them $1 million to kill Suge and what you call it, and Tupac. Being that Reggie was on the outs and David Kenner was on the outs, allegedly they probably, instead of going to tell Suge about it, they probably was like, let's split that money. We'll do it. Y'all get 500, we'll get 500. Keefe D probably like, bet, because he in debt. He owed a connect, allegedly, according to this paperwork, right? Now, allegedly, if Reggie was moving weight lately, I'm sure he probably allegedly was moving weight way back then because they was a much more strong and could have got and moving the way they was moving, they could have moved so much more work back then, right? So I can believe that he gave Keefe D payment in bricks. I believe that they was probably moving a lot of weight back then. You know what I'm saying? Um, I ain't say they was. I said I believe they could have been, right? Once they got away with killing Tupac, for whatever reason, allegedly they could have been pressuring Puff and Big to check in, so to speak, or somebody dropped the bag. Well, somebody dropped the bag. You know what I'm saying? Somebody dropped the bag for Big. Because the Mayor Muhammad dude allegedly got a down payment. So Big wasn't even no just some retaliation. That was another bag. And it had to be another bag, allegedly, according to this right this letter here, because allegedly Reggie went to Keefe D and offered him 500,000 to kill Big because they could get close to him. So it's clear somebody put up some money for to get Big killed. And now I want to believe that there's some truth to the Puffy situation. I believe that it's possible that Puff may have said that to Keefe D, and Keefe D has said that to Reggie, and Reggie and instead of going to alert Suge and Tupac about it, or maybe they did tell them about it, but found that as an opportunity to make that money, to double bag that money. And it's all alleged, it's all in my head, right? But here's the number one thing tonight. If Keefe D and Reggie is cooler than we know they cooler than cooler, then I believe that Keefe D and Orlando Anderson and worked with allegedly Reggie and to put that hit out on Tupac and Suge to get that million from Puff. I'm starting to believe that now. If this is what this said in this letter is true, them niggas was doing some barter shit with Tupac and Big lives. They was over there bartering and shit. Now dig in your mind and look at Orlando standing there. And then knowing that Orlando Anderson got his arm kicked out and was at the hospital and then at the bar at the time of the shooting. He wasn't in the fucking car. Suge said he wasn't in the car. Keefe D can't even remember the story. Who would ever forget that night? Gaddafi saw a light skinned dude in the car. Nobody in Keefe D's entourage was light skinned. Keefe D's gonna tell. Watch. He's gonna tell it. He ain't gonna go to jail for that shit. I'm telling you. He's lying. He's lying. Even the stupidest street dude is not going to get up on the internet and tell a true story about being involved in the murder. He's lying. And the only reason he can lie about it and get away with it is because all the other guys is dead. You think if Orlando was alive, he'd be sitting here talking about Orlando did it? Hell no. Especially after Orlando say he didn't do it. Yeah, take one more look at this. We've been hoodwinked. Right Orford Davis, 500,000 from Suge Knight to kill Christopher Wallace. Now the other guy said it was from David Kenner. This is going to be an interesting trial. This is going to be an interesting trial. He could deny making a statement. It's in black and white. I don't think Robert Ladd is Greg Caden to be pulling up fake paperwork. He can say what he wants after the fact. But Reggie already made it clear to us that him and Keefe D got a relationship. And there ain't no fake relationship either. Like you could tell they've been around each other. We're gonna get back to this in a minute. Joke, no joke. I catch y'all on the morning walk, man. All right, let's go. Okay. Matter of fact, I forgot to tell y'all. I started the membership page. I don't know if y'all can see it. I don't know where it is. It should be up on here somewhere. But it should be a membership button. I started a membership joint. Y'all see it if you ain't see it yet. But joke, no joke, man. Hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, all right? Because now they got membership going on. Oh, it's gonna be some exclusives that everybody's not gonna see. All right. Y'all have a good night, man. I'll catch y'all in the AM. All right.
trees in the palms of dealers and fiends. Late night roam the streets. Weed is weaker, but it's cheaper. Not many chicks frontin' like divas. Out west, every chick's a model like Eva, and you know I'm far from believing her, so I'm G'ing her like she G'ing me. Banging in LA is a different thing. At the end, you either dead on the bang, getting out, doing better things. On Sunset, where they hang. Hollywood, where they hustle for change. Times Square here, it's the same. No matter where you go, you'll find a lane. On the west, they kick it with Kane. On the east, trees the social thing. East Coast, West Coast, East Coast, West Coast. Grab your raps, roll it up. If you rap, West Coast, East Coast, West Coast, East Coast, West Coast. Grab your glasses, take a toast. If you rap, East Coast. When I'm on the west and I'm doing my thing, don't offer me coke or your nose I bang. Friends don't offer other deadly things. Thanks for the hospitality, we'll still hang. I won't judge you, leave me as I came. On the road to success, top of the game. Eat all the finer things in the food chain. Teach my kids to do the same. Whether East Coast, West Coast, East Coast, West Coast. Grab your raps, roll it up. If you rap, West Coast, East Coast, West Coast, East Coast, West Coast. Grab your glasses, take a toast. If you rap, East Coast. Gotta love life and offer wonderful things. Being to travel is a privileged thing. Came back to the east, air wasn't fresh. Streets filled with trash, various people in the eye. It's easy to tell who's upper middle class. Police and racism, same as crash. Back to where they not social, where they less vocal. When they don't know you, be careful, show you around the East Coast, West Coast, East Coast, West Coast. Grab your raps, roll it up. If you rap, East Coast, whether East Coast, West Coast, East Coast, West Coast. Pop your bottles and toss the cork. If you rap, West Coast. Both coasts are known to give you fame. Got paparazzi's playing cameras your way. Got you bobbing and weaving like Cassius Clay. Most thugs turn Muslim in older days. Change their name to Allah they pray. Probably till they decay. This go out to the east and west. For Big and Pac, y'all let's connect. Whether East Coast, West Coast, East Coast, West Coast. Grab your raps, roll it up. If you rap, West Coast. Whether East Coast, West Coast, East Coast, West Coast. You can't get the West without the ES. So it's manifested that we connect. You know what it is. Choke, no joke. Learn from mistakes, baby. You know what it is. Greg on the track. Rest in peace, baby. Either war, we here now. You know what it is. Choke, no joke. You already know. Y'all know I love that cooch. You know what this is. I love that cooch. Yeah. It's the A thing. Clean cooch. Let's go. Yo, what's up? My nuts when I wake up. Got more than wood and I just bust one. In mahogany, I'm Ron Isley. Between the sheets, and she want to ski. And just shout with me with what I thought was pee. She rolled the D, her water broke B. Not pregnant, but baptized me. I'm down for more love, but change the sheet. She said, please, I want more. Next thing I know, mattress dripping the floor from her juices. Oral had me stoned, had a Corinne and Medusa in one. And when I look in her eye, between her thighs, I tell you no lie, ain't shit won't buy. I rob and take it for me to taste it. Red Lobster, pussy, biscuit, freshly baked. Eat that coochie all night. She sprayed my face like Shook Sprite. I love her. I I eat her coochie all night. She sprayed my face like Suge Sprite. I love her. Suck my nuts when I wake up. Got morning wood and I just bust one. In mahogany, I'm Ron Isley. Between the sheets, she want to ski and just shout with me with what I thought was pee. She rolled the D, her water broke B. Not pregnant, but baptized me. I'm down for more love, but change the sheet. She said, please, I want more. Next thing I know, mattress dripping the floor from her juices. Oral had me stoned. Had a Corinne and Medusa in one. And when I look in her eyes, between her thighs, I tell you no lie, ain't shit won't buy. I rob and take it for me to taste it. Red Lobster, pussy biscuit, freshly baked. Eat that coochie all night. She sprayed my face like Suge Sprite. I love her.
Choke, no joke. Jack Brown. Yeah, now.
Choke, no joke. Jack Brown. Yeah. This what ATL in New York sound like. Let's go. Y'all hating ass niggas, I see y'all. Choke, get busy, that's why I got the crown. Hate in the air. You clowns, I see the envy that you breed, jealousy. What you need is your own damn hustle. Stop worrying about mine. Nigga, I'm poppin' cause I put in time. Came out modeling, camera in hand. Still get busy with the mic in hand. Streets pulled out, niggas got sprayed. Niggas turn on you when they see you get paid. The intimidation in your face. Where's the love? What's taking place? You want my gold and my ducats, cause my money overflowing out of buckets. Shot him in public, made people holler. Scar on his face for the money and the power. I'm the chokester. Chokester. The truth in the industry made me the chokester. 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 The truth in the industry made me the game had me fooled, got in, was young. Thought talent made you rich, damn was dumb. More to make, cake from crumbs. You gotta be sweet, G or native tongue. My heartbeat went into overload. When Larry tried to turn me into a mole, told me show my curly to the CEO. I didn't think it's funny, so his jaw hit the floor and grabbed that chair that broke his back. Then realized that's a hate attack. Harassment comes assault, you in the maze. No way out, like Puff and Mace. Touch me, tease me, I catch a case. Nigga, you ain't straight as your poker face. Father law God, in that game I fold. This sun don't tick, demon time don't hold. I'm the chokester. Chokester. The truth in the industry made me the chokester. 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 The truth in the industry made me the chokester. Chokester. The truth in the industry made me the chokester. Chokester. On the ones and twos, chokester. What y'all want to do? I'm here now. Eat a wall, stand up. Shout out to the bomb squad.
Good night, children. Make sure y'all brush your teeth. All right? Wash your face. Go to bed. Uncle Chokey gonna see you tomorrow, okay, children?